Hello folks and welcome back to Mindustry. Last time we tackled just a little sector that we almost lost, but I'm a little more interested in some things. I want to kind of go back through some areas here. I want to recapture this sector 40 because we lost it at some point. I'd like to regain it. Naval Fortress, I want to see what's going on there because we have a lot of resources and I don't know how well we're using them. So let's jump into 40 here. We'll try to max out things. Never mind. We'll go into Naval Fortress, see what we have there, and what we could potentially do with the things that we do have there. And then we'll kind of figure out our next rep. But oh my goodness, I forgot that like we actually did stuff on this one. Like this was a pain in the butt from what I remember, but we were successful. If I remember properly, we sent boats all the way out here, and then up. And I thought we had another secondary area somewhere up here. Maybe not. Yeah, we had power up there at least. So we did have something there, I think. Oh yeah, there's all of our boats and all this stuff. Okay, so that's all well and good. But let's take a look here because there's thorium and I would like to be able to do some stuff with that thorium. It's all sitting right there. So let's go ahead and deconstruct a lot of this stuff. And then we'll figure out exactly what we want to do with the stuff that we're deconstructing here. We take a look, we do not have any of these because we need the thorium, and every time we regain thorium it's magically just disappearing instantly, which is interesting. But that's okay, we can deal with that potential issue. What's up, boats? Alright, so we're just gonna quickly just see if we can do something simple and easy, mainly just because I want to see what we can actually pull off with not a lot of skill here, but just a little thought, a little bit of care, and see what we can potentially do here. So we're going to do stuff like that. We'll get all these hopefully back online shortly. Get Pump City going over here for all of that stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Good for us. That one's going to dump into there. That one's going to dump into there. That one's going to dump into there. And that one's going to dump into there. Beautiful. Now these don't have any power, and that's fine. We don't really need that right now. But what we will need is a place for all of this stuff to eventually get routed to. So this is not a good solution. There's too much stuff there. But what I'm thinking here is that we have thermal generators that we can use this area with. And then we'll be able to pull in a bunch of this stuff. So we have thermal generators. Awesome for us. Let's go make some really cheap, easy electricity. We'll throw on some big old batteries here. And I actually don't know if the things that we have here, if they're ours or not. Looks like probably not. Yeah, those all look like kind of derelict things. That's fine. So we'll hopefully get all this, and then we'll be able to just transport that power up farther north. And again, I'm just trying to make little areas where we can export things quickly and easily from. Don't know how good of a job we're going to do, but we're going to do a job for sure. So let's see what we can do to route all of this up and out of here. And this is the problem. We get into stuff like this where we can't do anything. So we need to use the surge tower, but we don't have surge. Can I get this over there at all? No. Okay, that sucks. Can I route it that way over and around? Definitely not. All right, I'm going to need to get surge at some point over here. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, well, let's back it up here. We do have coal, which is a easy resource to use. And we're going to back it up with some of these bad boys. But we'll do something like that. Throw those on like so. There. Beautiful. Yay us. Alright, and then we're just going to throw these guys there. Put you on there. We'll throw on a nice little battery area. Pew! And then a combustion generator. All right. And what we're going to do with these is we're just obviously going to make steam generators. And they will all plop in like so. All right, we got that stuff now set up. We're producing lots of power. Yay us. And now I can go over and connect these in some way, shape, or form. I don't really know what I want to do with all this. For right now, I guess we're stored into a vault. No, we can't even do that because we don't have thorium. Put it into a container. That's fine. And then I'm going to get rid of this guy because we don't need that. Alright, that's going to get filled up pretty darn quick. So then we'll use an unloader. Like so. Boom and boom. Boom and boom. And for right now, we're just going to send that all back to Salt Flats. But what I really want to do is I do want to... Oh, we're right there. I want to send it to one of the areas that we had where we were making phase before. We just don't have it right now to do. But I do want to fix that up a bit. I don't think we need those two. I think these two are going to be just fine. Although it's, I mean, it's settings to go, and then we can start loading up again. Okay, we're doing a decent job. I mean, it's nothing. It's not beautiful. It's not perfect, but it works. We're probably going to do the same thing for some of these other resources. I don't know. What I'm really also looking at doing right now is just trying to get enough stuff that we can use it to do other things. And by other things, I mean I would like to be able to use this as our basis to go there. So there we go. We have enough stuff now that we can do that with. Let's go ahead and launch over there and see what's bringing it to us. We'll come back here maybe. I don't know. This is going to be just a throwaway kind of fun day. All right, I'm going to pause that instantly. Because, my goodness, did we have the array of defenses here that got decimated. If I remember properly, well, obviously we have to deal with air, but I think we also have to deal with boats. Oh god, I don't know what to do. Like, there's so much just destruction. If I hit B and look at what used to exist here. There's our boats. Yeah, see, that's what we had. We had some... Alright, let's unpause. We'll see what we have here. I don't want to rebuild any of that stuff right now. Let's just get rid of all that. Alright, now we're going to get rid of this too. Don't care about any of that right now. Care about any of this. Or that. Or that. Or that. Alright, now we can kind of get a fresh start here and see exactly where we want to go for all of our things. If I remember correctly, we don't really have any real power source here. I don't believe there's coal, at least close by and accessible. I'm just, oh, there's some coal. I'm just still flabbergasted at the amount of stuff that we had here. This is wild looking. Alright, so this is cool. We have a mender, we have that. What did we have? Do we have any sources of actual power? I just don't remember so much of this, and I'm not going to go through all 60 waves right now. That's crazy talk. I more just want to see where we're at and what we need to do still, and the answer is I just simply don't know. Like, this is all wild to me that we had stuff like this. So if I rebuild... I don't know. I just don't know what to do. Okay, so we have that. We got our steam generator. It's online. We're producing power. Okay, that's cool. What are we going to do with that power? I don't know, but I am going to try to sneak it back over here now that we actually have some better resources. You can see that we had to snake power back in less desirable ways previously. So we'll do some fun stuff like this. All right, and then we'll store some batteries, I guess. Because why not? Oh, look at all the destroyed stuff went away. That's wonderful. Oh, okay. We had, well, no, let's get rid of all that. That's unnecessary. Yeah, we'll throw something like this on there. That should work way better. There and there. And then we have, how much titanium? Oh, we have plenty of titanium. We can play a little bit with that. Let's bring that up here. Let's bring it like right there. And we're going to need to build some, well, let's pause this and see what we have. All right. I would like to build an air factory and have some friends join us. So that's what we're going to focus on to begin with here. We'll get that and that. And then we'll get our unloaders here in place. Okay. All right, and that's going to be a mono. All right, once we have a few of those built, we can turn that off. But for right now, we're going to go with what we have. We're going to build a large titanium wall, probably right through here. And then we're going to throw in a bunch of salvos. Nope, can't have that there. All right, let's see here. If I throw a junction there, is that going to make it work? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. All right, we do have our first wave inbound. So we cancel those and that. There we go. Oh crap, no, what I need these guys to not do is go try to repair everything. So I want them just to go here, you come back to me. I just want you to assist me. That's all I need you to do. All right. So we're going to rebuild this area back up, hopefully. And we'll do something like that, I guess. I do want to expand this out significantly more here, sooner rather than later, but that's a future us problem. And we should hopefully be able to blast through most of this pretty quick. And what I've been thinking while I'm going through and dipsy-doing around here, what I've been thinking is I should go back and, as someone, I forget who suggested, first and far smarter than me, suggested that we go through and kind of just what's the best way to describe this? Just build on dedicated areas, and then those dedicated areas we can go and kind of get them started with some things. Where like, okay, I'm just going to have this one spot be just for X or just for Y or Z or whatever it is. I like that idea a whole lot. All right. Hold on. You, my friend, need to go here, and then we are just going to turn all of that off. All right. And this is the only spot we really have that right now, which is fascinating to me. All right, well, we can at least rebuild a lot of this stuff. Let's go and just repair all of the things. Got this whole facility over here that's ready to rock and roll. And why can't I build those? Probably because I don't have... Yeah, I don't have graphite. Okay. So our next real endeavor here is get graphite back. Which right now looks like this is really our only source of it, so we're just gonna hope and pray that we can use this source and do some things with it. And we just need to run this way back. Nope, don't want that. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Alright, so we're just gonna do that. Do it there, and run that up. Okay. There we go. It's not producing a lot of it, but it's producing enough that maybe we'll be okay. Oh my, there's our coal source. Okay. I'm amazed at how much stuff we use to get through this. This is wild. What a weird little spot. And what are we out of now? There we go. Okay. So whatever that's going to do, we'll get going. Repair all this stuff up. Yeah, buddy. Look at us producing things that we don't need to produce. I love it. I love it so much. I apologize for the alarm going off there. Didn't realize I had that set. My bad. Let's see. Bad guy wise. Yeah, I think they're just sending air power in right now. Yeah, see, they're getting shot up pretty darn quick. And if I remember properly, there's a guardian that came in, and that was kind of like the end of us. What I really want to do as well is throw on a graphite press up here just to add even more stuff onto our possibilities here. Like right there, just throw graphite press on. What does that look like? So let's just do a little splitty split there. And I'm only going to do one. It's not going to be anything special. There we go. See, this is going to be a problem. We have to get the, let's do an inverted sorter. Right there. We got to get rid of that guy. And that inverted sorter needs to be for graphite. And I think we're okay now. Okay, I'm going to put another inverted sorter, I think. Right there. Have that dump out that way. And what we really could do is provide power. Ooh, we even got oil up there. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, we have some options here. There we go. All right, that should help us out substantially. But I'm also tempted to still put a container and an unloader here. And I really could route some of that back down through here, but I'm not going to do that. How do we have power? Where are we making power? Oh, right there. Okay. That's an interesting conundrum we found ourselves in here. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to split off this. I'm going to take some of that beautiful sweet coal and route it up and around. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Oh no, we can't. All right, we're routing it to nowhere. Okay, let's get rid of that so we don't have to deal with that potential big giant problem. And we're gonna move it down here where we can hopefully put a steam generator or two. Oh, we don't even have any graphite to do that with. Okay. Can I at least just like place them in there just to look at? Thank you, game. All right, then we'll get their pumpy pumps. There we go, and there you go. This is such an awkward map. I really forgot this map existed at all, and I don't like it. At least like the beginning stage of this, not a big deal. Still annoying, but not like a total like game-changing terrible thing. Just annoying. Oops, forgot to give that one water. Alright, we're making power, that's fine. Again, I don't want to spend the entire video going through this particular area because there's just, it's too much. It's just too much. But I would like to drastically increase our quality of stuff here. So where are we getting power from on this? I'll say there is no power to be found there. All right. But we can pull it across the other side. Okay, let's do that. So we get power. I know it's not protected at all right now. I know I need to do stuff with that, but I'm not worried about that quite yet. I'll get there. There we go. Oh, that's where we had power coming from. Okay, we sorted that to kind of bridge it over. That's not a terrible idea. Alright, do we have any other sources of coal around? My goodness, this is a pretty devoid map of fun resources. But we got Metaglass for days. Hopefully we will have a decent source of... Yeah, it's slowly coming. It's not there yet, but it's slowly coming. Alright, so the next thing I would like to do, I think, is build up some of our other defenses to be better. What does that mean exactly? Well, I'm still trying to figure that out. But what I'm thinking right now is that we'll throw on 2 of those guys. I guess we'll use water extractors because I don't feel like bringing pipes all the way down. But then we'll bring this over like that. And we're not going to go there, we're going to go up this way. And do something like that, I think. Ooh, the sandstorm ended. That's very relieving. Alright, we need graphite, but we can put on a whole bunch of salvos in that area and hopefully have a good old time. Alright, let's artfully remove some of this. There we go. Okay. So now we at least hopefully aren't burning through all of that stuff all the time. I don't know where all that's going. Let's get rid of a bunch of that. These bad boys are fired up a little more now. We probably want to rearrange this to be better. So let's see if we can bring power up to that area. Alright, let's get rid of all of that. And see if we can do some better things. Alright, that looks good. And I should be able to just throw on a bunch of pumps here. Do something like that, and then hopefully just speed this whole process up and use resources that we didn't have access to before. There we go. Now we're pumping some stuff out. Alright, and I'm still going to make sure we support what we had with that area here. Wow, we've actually made enough that we don't have the stuff we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully bring this over here, drop it down over, and then maybe put a graphite press or something in there. So if I put a junction there and a junction there, that should work, right? Oh yeah, that works. Let's see how we can route this to be most effective. Not that. Schematics. There we go. So I put that there. I should, in theory, be able to route that like so. Bring this here and then dump it back over onto there. And then this entire thing is going to have to get sped up. We need to increase our capacity on this entire thing by like a lot. There we go. And we should be able to support a whole lot more stuff now. There we go. That's much better. Producing all of the coal. And look at that. We have space for some salvos now. That's what we're talking about. That number is going up, which is exactly what we're looking for. So let's just throw on a few of those to get started with here. I'm going to have them over and assist me so we can build those a little faster. Let's bring in the next wave here. You guys are going to go into repair mode. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I love it. All right, so we have at least more resources. I don't know if they're the things we need, but there's more being produced, which is good. And we're getting all the stuff sorted out and getting put into where it needs to be. Oh goodness. Forgot to get some designations onto that part, so we'll get that fixed as well. And what I probably should do is throw on like a container here. And just have this feedback loop. This is completely unnecessary, I think, but I love the idea of it. The idea here is that we're just going to keep feeding this around in a circle, and eventually this thing will fill up with all of the resources. Right now it's draining out, and immediately we can see we get this like rotating carousel stuff. And then I'm just going to let that thing fill up. And I suppose we need to worry about where these anti-aircraft guns are getting their stuff from. So I'm just going to do something dumb like that for right now. It doesn't really matter. Get that going. Look at how slow some of these drills can be when they don't have help. How much of the containers are 300? Is that what they store? Yeah, okay. So we're almost there. All right. I love that we can just knock them down so fast. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I would like to continue that pretty much through almost all of this round of stuff. So let's see if we can hook this area up with a little more. And let's see what we have here. All right, so I'm going to take all of that stuff. Suppose we can get rid of that one, temporarily at least. And we have enough salvo stuff to do more. Alright, and I guess we're just gonna slowly move through here and see if we can get these guys to assist player. Wherever there they are. Hopefully we can just get this built real fast. Or crap, what are we out of that we can't do that with? No, we don't have titanium. Okay, that's a problem. Alright, so let's these guys go back to repair mode. And this one doesn't have titanium, so we're going to have to get our own. But folks, I think I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go and import some titanium over to get this stuff built, and then I'll kind of come back and see what's up. I am going to quickly just go over to another spot and then back just to see. So we survive. It looks like we'll be okay. 40 plus of 47 waves. I would like to see more than that, but we should be okay. But I'm not going to record all of that right now. Maybe I'll do a part 2 or just edit in the ending of this at some point here. But for right now, I think we're going to leave it at that, and I will come back hopefully at some point soon and make sure we get all this set up. But having all this stuff here has made a world of difference, I think, and hopefully we'll be able to be successful in the long term here. One thing I do want to see real fast, just these guys always fly in that area. I want to make sure they can get repaired. All right. And that's going to leave us for that. I will be back either with this round of stuff or something different. I'm not sure, but we'll talk then, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.